Yokso Otakus, today we have something kind of weird. We're on this Japan kick right now. While I was in Japan, I really wanted to get a portable PC for some weird reason, and I was thinking about getting the ROG Ally. I ended up not, and instead the Steam Deck OLED came out, so I got the 1 terabyte OLED version of the Steam Deck. I gotta preface this unboxing, I'm doing an unboxing today, by talking about, I've never had one of these before, like ever, so you're not gonna get like this like really experience like, oh wow, and like have comparisons to the original, and not that. I'm just gonna open it up, we're gonna check out what's inside it, and then I'll probably try to shoot some stuff talking about getting it set up and my initial thoughts of it and everything. And you know, this is one of you guys wanted me to do this, so I'm gonna throw this out there since I can. So here's the box for the Steam Deck. It literally is a box. It's not anything wildly exciting yet. And then I also got the Steam dock, connect your deck, so I can hook it to the computer. This is just on sale, so I figured, you know what, I'll grab that too. I don't know if I'll use it too much, or maybe I'll use it all the time, who knows. I have a Switch, and I love it, but it doesn't play the big boy stuff that I really like the Yakuzas, and they'll never come there. So let's check this out. Let's get into this, so I'm not a total weirdo. So you pop open the box, and voila, inside it looks like we got some stuff. Since I got the 1 terabyte version, it comes with this this bag here. Comes with a little carrying case, and that's actually one of the reasons why I got it. I wanted a carrying case. I don't know. I think the older versions came with it too. I don't really know. I just thought it would be nice to have a carrying case, and I saw that came with it. All right, so I got this paper sleeve off. It says here, your game's in a whole new light. Designed by Valve, blah, blah, blah. Same state as me. Video game machine and case. Wow, amazing. Also included in the box is this, whatever this is. I'm imagining a battery, maybe? Nope, it's not a battery. It is a power adapter. And I guess these ones have a longer power adapter than the old ones. I'm not going to unravel this whole thing and show it off right now, but it looks like a pretty dang big cord. And again, I've seen people complain about this, but I mean, it's like attached. I would have preferred really if they would have allowed it to be unattached, but it is what it is. Along with that, you get your health and safety regulations, and I'm sure like every language known to man, I don't know, half of the languages, the Rosetta Stone, who knows? We got that. All right, so as far as the case goes, the first thing I notice is there's this like divot in the back of this one. I don't know what. Oh, for my charger, I'm guessing? Whoa, yeah, this must be for the charger, so that's kind of cool. That's a thing. Keep that together. The material feels really nice. It looks weird on camera, but yeah, you can see it's got kind of a mesh texture. Nice sturdy strap. Looks like it's kind of double stitched in there fairly well on one of the joints. I don't know if you guys care about this stuff. I always care about stitching on things because I've had too much stuff rip apart. But we don't really care about any of that. We care about what's inside. So first off, we have a safety tag. Just not what I expected, but that's cool. I guess if it was on a shelf, it would make it harder to steal. All right, so I cut that off like an absolute heathen. It is a cool little tag, though. I do like that. I dig it. Inside, we'll open it up, and hopefully I won't throw this on the ground, so I'll try to do this carefully. All right, how does this unlock? Oh, there's a little flap here all the way around. So actually, I like that, the little flap and everything. Inside is the OLED Steam Deck. I like all the little divots and stuff to carry stuff in there. That's nice to hold that in. Okay, so taking the Steam Deck out, and then underneath it is a cleaning cloth, which, I mean, you know, cleaning cloths are great. I have 800,000 of them, but it's always nice to have. So that's cool. Case is nice. I'm cool with it. Unit itself here. Pretty cool. Like I said, I've never had one of these before. I don't know what to compare it to. It's obviously a heck of a lot more premium than the Switch, but one would literally expect that, being that it is, you know, 10 times the price. I don't know. Not really, but it's newer. It's, you know, more pricey. Orange button on the top, that's new. Looks like we got a headphone jack, USB-C port. We'll check that out with the dock later. Volume up and down. Screen looks pretty nice. I keep hearing to get a lot of protectors. I think this one has like an anti-glare on it. I don't know if you guys can see any of that or not. It's probably not helpful. I don't know how to test these. I'm not a hardware guy. I'm an anime guy. But yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's, you know, it fits great in my hand. I'm 6 feet tall and I got kind of big hands, but, you know, I'm pressing all the buttons. Clickers feel great. I feel really good, actually. I really like those. Those are nice. And yeah, the paddles feel right. Everything feels good. Air venting, you know, away from my face, and some of the back there well away from my hands. So that's cool. I mean, I'm down with it so far. I heard they improved the joysticks a little bit, so I guess they're supposed to feel good. This feels rubberized in the middle there. And we got the grippy edges around there. Joysticks feel very pro. Oh, there's a fingerprint on it. And that's our little trackpad. So I'll turn it on. I'm expecting I'm going to have to do some updates and probably finish the rest of this video later, but we'll turn it on. One press? Whole long press? Dead? I don't know. Maybe it's dead. Is it dead out of the box? No. It's glowing. It's glowing. The button's glowing, so I don't know if it's booting up and just taking a long time. Probably why you want to read the instructions first. Okay, here we go. We got that, and let's see if we have the... It's told there is a custom splash screen for the 1 terabyte version. Yeah, I never changed my alarm like I said I would if you heard that beep. All right, so this loading screen's taking a while. That's exciting AF. Okay, there we go. Well, that wasn't that exciting. All right, so after like the initial normal setup stuff, I get this nice boring screen here. Firmware update. Hello, you got one of the first Steam Deck OLED units, and we need to install some updates before you're ready to go. So I'm going to take care of all this. I'm probably going to jump into it and play it for a bit and check some of this stuff out, and then we'll talk about the dock and my first impressions. All right, so another thing I wanted to show off here is the Steam Deck dock, and we'll get into the gameplay of this in a little bit, but I want to do the unboxing. So here is the box. Inside is the device. Really freaking small. I'm actually kind of surprised at how small it is. It's pretty cool. Much cooler than the Switch dock, I'm not going to lie. So it looks like it's got all the big ports too. It's got a DVI and HDMI, USB-C, it looks like, Ethernet port, which is amazing, and some USB ports. So that's pretty slick. That's a bunch of stuff there. And this little guy, I guess, hangs over and clips on the top. Also inside the box, as you'd expect, is a power cable. Looks like it's pretty long. That's cool. This USB power cable. Oh, and another health and safety manual in 9,000 languages. Or like, what, 2, 4, 6, 8? All right, so it has been about a week since I got my OLED Steam Deck, and I've been playing it a lot. I've been playing it just an absolute savage amount. I tried to play a variety of games to kind of see what I think about a bunch of them and how it runs performance-wise on stuff. Obviously, I wasn't thinking this was going to be like a super duper duper powerhouse. A lot of people kept calling the Steam Deck and these portable PCs Switch killers because you can run Switch emulation and PSP emulation and all this stuff, and you can do that, and it works totally okay, I guess. But the thing is that the reality of it all is that it is a portable PC. It's not a portable console. It really isn't, and it becomes glaringly obvious in a very short period of time that it is much more like a PC than it is like a console. With a Nintendo Switch, you can grab a game, you can slap it in, maybe do an update if you have to, and you're going to have the game run how the game is supposed to run. On the Steam Deck, you know, you got to do some fiddling with some stuff, and another thing, the docking part of it also, with my TV, maybe other people have different experiences, but the dock kind of sucks, and I had to do a couple things with some resolution stuff to get my TV to even accept the inputs half the time. The Steam Dock was a lot of fun with it when it was working, but it's just, the whole thing's just fiddling. There's a lot of fiddling with things, and you know, I played some old classic games I've here on Anachronox, which I don't know if you guys are familiar, but it's like a retro PC RPG game that's a lot of fun. And, you know, it's just a lot of learning how to get the controls to work and stuff like that. Because, again, it's not like all these games are meant perfectly to work with it. A lot of them, you know, are designed, even if they're Steam verified, you know, they have shaders and different compatibilities and stuff to work with the system, but it's not like what you get with a Switch. It's not a portable console. It really isn't. And I don't know that this is going to be killing the market for portable consoles. I am still very much planning on playing my Switch, and when the next one comes out, I'll do that too. I'll have to keep this a little short. I apologize. I have pneumonia. But I did play some other games that kind of pushed the system a little bit more, and some newer games. I played Eternites, which ran great. Ghost Trick obviously ran super incredible. Cry Machina, even though it's kind of listed as not running perfect, ran very good. Batman Arkham City was another one that ran amazing. Hogwarts Legacy, I did not have great performance with, and I wasn't able to really tweak it to make it work super well. I can get it to be playable, and it looks fairly okay, but I don't really think it's a great experience for the Steam Deck, in my opinion. House Flipper was really great. I've been playing an incredible amount of Like a Dragon Ishin, or Like a Dragon Gaiden, The Man Who Erased His Name, new title that came out. I've actually put almost all of my time into that game on this handheld, and just for this playing Like a Dragon games, Yakuza games, in itself, playing those portably is totally worth it for me. It's so many hours of gaming. I played some visual novels that work good. I played some visual novels that work terrible. I'm not going to list all of them, and yes, some of them are H games. Got Spider-Man Miles Morales, runs amazing, and I actually preferred play that on my TV too. The other thing that I learned with the Steam Deck, I learned with the Steam Deck is that it's interesting. Like FSR helps a ton to improve the graphic fidelity, but so does sharpening. And I've always hated artificial sharpening in anything. Like when I'm playing the PC, I just hate how it looks. But for some really weird reason, when you have a lower resolution and then you use sharpening with it, I can swallow it. It's pretty dang good. I played some other titles too. Tales of Arise ran really, really well. Stray runs pretty darn good. And a couple of Yakuza games I played too. And other stuff, that just wouldn't shock anyone, like, real light titles. I did like that. Also, Oblivion ran on it too, which I haven't got to play Oblivion in a long time. It's like one of my favorite Elder Scrolls games, and despite it being kind of an old PC game, it runs pretty dang good, and it's very playable. I think it's a really huge selling point is to play older video games, actually. A bunch of them that I'm finding run really well, and I love retro games. As far as the screen goes, it looks beautiful. I can't compare the OLED to the LCD whatsoever. Comparable to the Switch, it looks really good. I don't know. I don't know what else to say on that. It's a fine screen. It looks really good, and it can play a lot of stuff. And that's kind of just my first impressions, being someone who has never had a Steam Deck or a portable PC or anything like that. My last gaming laptop was 15 years ago, so I'm just incredibly impressed at how well it can run a lot of stuff, and I'm not too surprised that not everything runs perfect. But it's definitely not a complete replacement for a console platform, really. That's my opinion. But anyway, I hope you guys like the content here. If you like it, hit the thumbs up. If you don't, hit the thumbs down. Let me know you don't like it, and subscribe if you want to see more anime news, reviews, gaming, and we're currently rolling a bunch of our Japan trip content out. As I recover more from the pneumonia, we'll get forward with some more videos. Peace.